What is the most useless item on FIFA 21? Let's find out, boys.
Yo, it's me, Big Nose. Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get D-Money, because he's probably not in FIFA. So, get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend fewer points, go over to useandbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code Vizeh at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video.
Yo, what's up guys, Vizeh here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, we got ourselves a very interesting one. Today, we're going to be looking at the most useless features or items or things that you just don't either use or don't even see a point of using in FIFA. Before someone says that I'm ranting again, no, it's just me having a bit of fun and looking at things that we probably don't use much in FIFA and have a bit of fun about it. If you guys do enjoy, smash the like button, let's hit 2,000 likes, and also subscribe, as we are currently 500 away from 230,000 subscribers. We are so close now, boys. We've been getting like 1,000 subscribers every 3 days pretty much, which is mad, so thank you all so much for that. And it's 10 days till Christmas and I've still not got a Christmas tree, so you know, if you hit 250k, I may get a tree back on there. So, you know what to do. For the first time since my Varane Mendy video about a week and a half ago, I'm now actually on FIFA. I've not touched FIFA since that weekend, which I got like silver too, because I left like pretty much every single game. But in today's video, I've got 10 things to show you guys, or potentially the most useless things in this game. So let's begin. And of course, tell me down below in comments what is possibly the most useless item for you. I'm looking forward to see playing FIFA 21 as one of the options. Number 1, you may remember this, and yes, it's still a thing. So as long as this is still a thing, I'm still going to bring it up. And if you don't know what I'm on about, let me explain. This is the Liga do Brazil Manager League item. This is an item in the game which will change your manager to be in this league, which means that they give players from that league chemistry. Okay? Understand that. They give players extra chem, 1+ chem, to help out the team. Okay, now, this may be fine, right? Because, you know, you can do that for any other league. You know, Bundesliga, BPL, La Liga, Liga, and it may help you out for chemistry for your teams. That makes sense. There's only one issue here, though. Why would you need a Manager League item for the Liga do Brazil when there is no players from the Liga do Brazil? Let's make this make sense, yes. What's the point of having a Liga do Brazil manager item when there's no players from that league? And let's say, let me look at the staff here. Maybe there's managers from the Liga do Brazil, which will give it a reason for that item to even be in the game. And ladies and gentlemen, there is in fact not a single one. The only manager item here is Jurgen Klopp because someone puts it onto him, which makes it even more useless. Why? So there's not a manager in the game which is from the Liga do Brazil. There's no players from the game from the Liga do Brazil. But to have this manager item, which is very often packed, just kind of makes no sense. It does nothing. You can't attach to any manager and give you any boost whatsoever. Not one. Number 2, into the most useless features in FIFA 21. Let's enter into this little side part here, the bottom right. See 3 little bars. You can't see it because my head's in the way. But you enter this screen here, which has playtime, leaderboards, player stats, and delete club. We're not deleting it yet. Playtime. This is by far the most useless addition because this was added a couple of days ago. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, actually. And it's got this beauty. FIFA point purchase limits and even pack limits, but it's really this FIFA points purchase limits. Yes, now you may say, okay, what's the issue with this? And I've actually gone into this in a video before, but I'm gonna say it again here because it's been out for a few weeks now, I think 2-3 weeks, and I've seen no one even speak about this ever again, not even mention it, not even use it. I've seen no one tell me in the comments or on Twitter that they use this feature. Yes, it is to apparently limit the amount of money that you spend on this game. Just so that you understand, you can see the entire tab here. You can see it right here, boys. And it says this, weekly average, edit limit, more info, and in more info it says average packs per active week, and the active week, which of course I don't spend money in this game because I'm not a weirdo. There's nothing on there. Edit limit, you can put in what, let's say 12,000 field points or something like that. 12,000. So I got a 12,000 point limit. Let's say that I go above that limit. Yes, let's say I do that. what happens? I do apologize for what is a pretty poor quality imagery. I do understand that. However, you can kind of still figure out what it says. When you reach your limit, let's say 12,000 FP or 200 or 18,000, it doesn't matter. Let's say once you reach that limit, it says, okay, review limits, ignore for 1 hour. Ignore for 1 hour. So, like, the point of having a limit makes no sense when you can just ignore it. Or, I presume, review the limits, and that you can just change it, and you can just delete the limit, so that you could do as much as you want. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This may help one person. I'm sure it may help one person. But I thought the entire point of the limit is that you can't do stuff like this. But maybe that's just me. The third most pointless feature in FIFA 21 here is found in the custom tactics. And part of me does want to say drop back. But sadly, that is a very useful feature for what seems like is 80% of the entirety of the FIFA community here. So I would love to say, maybe it's the worst feature, but it's not the most useless here. But it's actually further down onto the offensive style here. So this is long ball. Now, I have watched many people play this game. I have watched many YouTubers. I've watched many people. I've had many people in my streams, and I've not ever heard a single person say that they use a long ball offensive tactic. I haven't. Literally not a single person. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. And if you are, then you are you are wonderful. You are mythical, because I've never seen this ever be used. It basically means that you have, I guess, your attackers make a lot of a lot of more direct runs, I guess. There's, of course, a few more things like possession, I guess, or fast build-up, but I can see people use that a lot more. But long ball, I never see anyone use this tactic. I never do. Most people, they just go with balance, but long ball, it doesn't exist for 98% of people in this community. Number 4, let me ask you a question right now. Look at your main team and look at your current bench right now. If you're on FIFA, go and look at your main team. Have a look at it, okay? Let me show you guys my bench here. Here you go. Look at it. Are you even my reserves got Carrasco and Vizeh and them lot and Jota, Moise Keane. Let me ask you this here. Can you see a single person here who is below 70 pace? A single person. Christ, there's only one person who is below 80 pace, and that is Kadira. That is the only guy in my entire team which is below 80 pace, okay? And my entire bench. Not a single person has got below 80 pace here. Not a single person. Number 4 will be players who are below 70 pace in this game. Debatably below 60 pace, but I want to say below 70. If they've got 69 pace, then they are unusable. But if they have 70, then they are usable. That's the way it goes. If we look for a Premier League defender here, okay, Matip, do you ever see him? Of course you don't. Do you even see Sachenko? No, because for a fullback, that's poor. You may see him, because guess what? You saw him a lot at Stadium, didn't you? Want to know why? Because he's got 87 pace. You never see David Luiz, but you sometimes see Rudiger. You never see Ben Davies. You never, ever see Thiago Silva unless they're a Chelsea fan, and that's the only exception. Alderweireld, never see him, even though he's 85 overall. But yet, Fredericks, we used him a lot, actually. I've seen him be used a lot because he's got pace. Now, of course, this is nothing new to us because we all know that pace is the king of FIFA, and it always will be. There's nothing wrong with that. The agility, the balance, the difference that it makes is insane. And I guess I can only use them in, what? Icon swap games, which is also very rare because you can just buy them in the market for most of them, and maybe even silver stars, silver players, maybe. But even most people, they go out the way to buy players for 80 odd pace in this position because that's the way to go. The next most useless feature in FIFA is, it hurts my soul, but it's season, head-to-head seasons. Now, you may not know back in FIFA 12, FIFA 13, 14, 15, but this was the daddy. Maybe back in FIFA 12, I stayed up till like 5, 6 in the morning playing with Celtic to get into Division 1 in head-to-head season. And it was a massive deal for me. I remember recording it on my B-Tech phone, and I was so proud of it, yes. And this was the place to be. Now, of course, KSI made this a big thing. But keep in mind, lads, we are currently in the first 2 months of the entire game. Where I'm recording this on the 15th of December, so 2.5 months in a game, yes? 106 in the entire world on head-to-head seasons. My God, like, I've seen Call of Duty World at War lobbies with more people than this, and this is a game out now. And that's a 10-year-old, 12-year-old game. I've seen more people play on World at War Call of Duty. There's definitely more people playing FIFA 19 right now, 17, 18, and this is the current day FIFA. And if you don't believe me that this is useless, that no one plays this anymore, and there's a few reasons why. Number one, that they never even mention it. Well, they don't even tell you that this is even here. This entire online tab, that's just there. Like, they don't even, they barely even care about Pro Clubs, but even that's there. But Seasons, no one cares, no one plays it, and you may think that it's not as bad as you once thought. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's 116 now. 10 more. That makes a big difference, that. Leaderboards, in the world, there's 44 people in Division 1. 44. I'm not even lying here. 44 people in the world are in Division 1. 43 in Division 2. 8,627 players. Total players. And we're 2 months in the game. We need an F in the chat. We need an F in the chat for this game mode. I'm so sorry, man. You deserve better. You deserve better. KSI, come back, man. The women's game mode. You probably forgot that this was even here as well. I would completely understand. Who goes out of their way to play the women's game mode other than potentially girls? But I don't think even they do it. Tell me. Please tell me. I am looking. I really want a woman or someone to say that they've played this. I beg. Next up is this beauty right here. This FIFA 21 on Twitch tab, which is not on the new gen menus, but it is on the old gen menus, or current gen, or whatever you call it, basically. This is here. Has anyone touched this? Please let me know. I am looking forward to hear what you have to say. But I'm very confident no one's even touched this tab. And if you have, then maybe you have no access to a phone or computer or a laptop or any sort of tablet or internet. I don't know. I can't imagine many people has even seen this tab. Never mind even clicked on FIFA 21 on Twitch. You go watch your favorite pack opening streamers over and over and over again. There you go, boys. That is for me the most useless features or items in FIFA 21. Tell me what you think I missed out on, and tell me what you think is the most useless thing in this game that you've never seen anyone touch or even use. The most obvious one is the Liga de Brazil manager item. That's just blatantly obvious. But it could be the women's game mode, or it could be, you know, simply that no one plays head-to-head seasons, and then it could be some more over on Creamer that I have no idea of, to be fair, or even some others on Pro Clubs. I'm sure there's 1,000 over on Pro Clubs, but like that's for another day. But yeah, lads, like the video if you guys are enjoying. That's it, 2,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new to try and hit 250k, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace out, boys. Enjoy yourself.
Rockstar life, rockstar goals. Seeing her in every single room, impossible.